Hey everyone, today I have with me Princess Legaspi, and today we're going to be talking about a lot of things that, about her so you guys get to know her, but we're going to be doing it over wine, right, Princess?
Yeah, I do have my wine ready.
What's your wine today? Okay, so this is going to be wine talk. Normally it's coffee talk, but today is wine talk. So what's your wine?
I know. Oh, you have your own wine as well? Okay, cool.
Yep.
What is that? Your wine might be more...
It's a Cabernet Sauvignon from Australia. Kasi I like Cabernet Sauvignon because of its nice bitter taste to it. I don't like it too sweet eh.
I like it sweet though.
Okay.
And you like it dry, I believe.
So what's yours?
Do you? This is not a very... This has been sitting in our kitchen for like quite some time now. I just picked it up because my favorite is actually a Chateau de Mard. I don't know if you're familiar.
No.
It's from Saint Emilion.
Okay.
So it's a cab also. I like it, but it's not new anymore. So I think I drank it way back.
Oh,
so
okay.
I wouldn't know if this one is for ton.
Whatever that means.
Yeah, for ton from France. It's Merlot.
It's a Merlot. Okay, Merlots are also good. A little bit sweeter, no, Merlot.
A little bit sweeter. I think I like it like that, and I don't like it dry. But this one is dry. Like this one is dry side. So
Okay.
yeah. But it's okay. It's what I have. So wine is wine.
Exactly.
Cheers.
So yeah, well, cheers. You already poured it pala. Cheers. Clink.
Yeah, I did. You know, I actually am a wine lover ever since before pa. Pero I think I've only opened wine with a cork just now.
Oh wow, no
This is
way.
the first time. Yeah, this is the first time that I tried opening it.
Wait, what do you mean? Normally the wine you drink is not with a cork? Is that what you mean?
No, I usually drink it not at home because people here at home are not drinkers. So I usually drink on my own or with some friends outside. So it's usually open for me.
Right, and you haven't.
I don't do the opening.
So you haven't had a drink since the quarantine? Is that what you're saying?
No, I haven't. No, I haven't. I haven't yet, and that's why I'm really looking forward to this. Drinking wine.
It's an excuse to drink.
It's an excuse. Yeah, at least I have an excuse, right? And I think I'd sleep better tonight. Because I cannot sleep. Can't you sleep?
I can. I sleep very well. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, I sleep at around 4, 5 in the morning.
And then what time do you wake up?
I wake up at... Well, if I really needed to wake up early, I would. But if there's no alarm, I would probably wake up at around 11.
Okay, so that's, let's say 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 6 hours, 7, still not bad. But you want to sleep earlier. That's what you're saying.
Of course. Like, I want to go back to my normal body rhythm, which it is not normal as of the moment. And it makes me feel tired.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah.
I'm not thinking properly. I'm irritable.
Oh,
so
what's your...
I wanna go. I wanna.
Go ahead. You wanna what?
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Like I wanna go back. I just wanna go back to my normal sleeping pattern.
Which is what?
It's better. I would normally sleep at 10 or 11 before.
Wow.
Then I would wake up at around 7 or around 7 at least.
Why do you think things changed?
Things change? With my sleeping pattern?
Yes.
It's because, I think I've been thinking so much about a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
That's why, and when my mind is not at peace, I cannot sleep.
Oh.
Well, obviously I cannot sleep, right? So I think a lot of people are also experiencing this as well.
Overthinking?
Like they've been...
Or lack of sleep?
Yeah, lack of sleep. Overthinking, lack of sleep, insomnia. I think I read it somewhere that it increased to like 30%.
Wow.
Like insomnia cases during the ECQ. So, yeah.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
That's my problem. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a normal issue now.
So when you said that you're overthinking and you have a lot of things on your mind, What's on your mind?
Mm-hmm.
What keeps you up at night?
What keeps me up at night? Well, actually, my business, digital marketing, right? So it deals with social media marketing, everything that's online, building a brand presence online. So there's a sudden kick, an increase in clients, our number of clients. So with just how fast-paced everything is going, I have to think constantly because I don't have a lot of people really. So I have to do all of the thinking, some of the strategies as well. So that's what keeps me up at night.
Oh wow, okay, well
But that's it.
that's it?
That's it.
That's
That's
good.
it.
At least what's keeping
That's
you up
good.
is
I know.
productive.
I know, but you know, it would have been better if I wake up properly in the morning. I think you're a life coach and you kind of have like a good sleeping pattern because this is important, diba?
Yes.
Like, I mean, you think better, you can do so many things. You're just more productive when you wake up early in the morning. And it's just that right now, it's not that for me. I'm not at that phase. So when I wake up, I deal with a lot of messages or emails right away. So my mind is kind of messed up the moment I wake up. That's why I
Oh,
cannot sleep.
I
Because
see.
it's parang
Yeah.
hanggang 7 p.m. or even later because of some are international clients. We get calls from US, London, right?
Wow.
So,
That's
oftentimes I don't
amazing.
get to sleep.
Okay. And how long have you been doing
Yeah.
this?
Actually, my digital marketing firm has been existing since 2016, but I stopped at around 2016 or going to 2017 because I don't know finance. I'm not a fan of numbers. I don't know if you are.
I love numbers.
Oh, I hate numbers. Like that's why I'm in marketing.
Okay.
I hate it. Like whenever I see Excel, and all of the spreadsheet stuff, debit, credit, I hate it. So that's the reason why first the first branding of my company kind of fell out because I did get to manage the finance as well.
Right.
And then I realized it's an important part because, that's how you perceive it. That's how you make your business longer, last longer,
Yep.
proper cash flow, right? Stuff like that. So, yeah. So I had to stop it. And then it continued by around end of 2019. I started doing it again.
Oh, okay.
So now it's doing well now.
Do you have partners in this, or is this like you're the only uh, owner?
I do have a business partner, and he's in finance. So he says, so I said like okay, so I'll take care of all the marketing and the sales part. You take care of all the numbers because I don't even want to see that shit. It ruins my day, my mood and everything. So you take care of it. I'll give it to you like the moment they start signing the proposal and giving the down payment, like I give that to my business partner. He takes care of everything from then on, and I'll do everything that's on the commercial side, like marketing,
Yeah.
sales, whatever, campaigns and stuff. So
Oh
it works
wow.
out well.
So that's good. So you're
Yeah.
saying that during this quarantine, you're actually working more.
I am working more. I love it. It's more like a good pivot for me. And but I sympathize with all of the people who've been going through so much. But it works well. In digital, you can do it everywhere, right? You can do it at home. You
Yep.
can operate at home in cafe. So yeah, it's good.
Wow. Okay. And then what do you think? Wait. Okay. How did you
You're
get?
not drinking your wine.
I am. I've been drinking it kanina pa eh. Oh, again.
Oh, you've been? Okay. Cheers.
Yeah, you haven't noticed because you were talking and then you were totally focused on what you're saying. So
I know. I'm sorry. I'm so talkative.
no, this is good.
I am just okay. Okay.
Okay. So
I am
how?
more talkative with wine.
I'm sorry. What?
I am just more talkative with wine as well. So
Are you really?
You know,
Okay. Good. Sige, kasi
warn you. I'll warn you.
yeah, because I know wine is what I call the truth serum. You end up
Really?
yeah, you end up admitting to a lot more things after wine. And so normally if I wanted to get somebody to admit stuff, one bottle we share that, and then Depends kung lightweight ka or ano. Are you a lightweight drinker or can you drink a lot?
I, I think I can drink a lot of wine. I'm used to it. Like, I think I can finish like 4 bottles in one sitting.
Wow,
With
grabe.
of course, with let's say with at least with someone at least, I think I can finish it. Like there's this one time we started drinking at around 10, and then we ended at 4.
Oh
We
my-
finished 4 bottles, and it was easy. I can still go home, you know.
Well-
But it's fun.
Yeah, well, at least that's 8 hours. So, you know, you're able to absorb the wine and
Yeah.
flush it out in the system and everything.
Yeah. But wait, like truth serum is more like vodka for me, or tequila, right?
Oh.
Isn't it?
Well, any
More
alcohol,
hardcore.
any alcohol in general will get you to loosen up more and agree to answer questions that normally you wouldn't want to answer. But tequila,
Actually.
oh my God, tequila it's bad. I don't like
I
tequila.
hate. I don't like tequila also. It's not chill. It's something that you drink when your heart gets broken, you know, or you just wanna, fuck this world. I'm doing my thing, so you're gonna drink tequila and end up dancing with everyone, right?
Okay, so when was the last time you drank tequila?
When was the last time that I drank? Oh, okay. So when I went to the Onion because my closest friend and friends are actually in the Onion,
Now?
so I love them.
They live there or they're there for quarantine?
They actually live there.
Wow.
They're the best people, the most genuine that you can meet. You know, I have a lot of acquaintances, obviously with my profession and what I do. But when it comes to the real friends that I have, I'd rather not have them as a part of what I do here in Manila. Right? They're there. So when I party, it's only when I'm with them and with them only.
Oh,
You know what I
okay.
mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So when they go here to Manila and they want to go out, that's the only time that I'll go out and party. And when I go to the Onion, that's the only time that I will party as well. So for the past 4 years or 3, I think that's how it is. Getting
Ah.
old.
so,
How it is.
so you don't go out much?
I'm not. I don't go out. I don't like going out. I think I've been through so many parties already when I was hardcore modeling. Like,
Yeah.
it's, during that time wherein it's the only thing that I do.
Yep.
And I don't care about anything the next day,
Yep.
right? And I don't care about waking up in the afternoon and feeling like shit, but it's different now when you're responsible on a lot of things.
Yeah.
So maybe it's an unconscious effort of my mind and my body to not do it because I'm worrying about the next day.
Yeah.
Right? I'm more worried about the next day than what I am doing right now. I'm
Right.
very careful about that.
Now, how did you get into this social media marketing stuff?
While modeling, modeling has always been on the side until 2016 to 2017, right? So, 2014 to 2016, I modeled full time. But from the start, I've always been doing digital marketing. So I was hired in digital marketing. I graduated tourism, but I didn't have any idea that I would eventually go through the marketing path, but I did, and that's how it started. I got hired, and then I modeled on the side, and then I continued working until end of 2019.
Okay. And so,
Yeah.
right now, would you say, where does your income mostly come from right now? Modeling? Or is it from your social media marketing business? And what's the percentage?
Percentage, oh my God, I hate that word.
Okay.
Recently it is funny because recently I just asked my business partner, right? So how many percentage of 80,000 is 60,000? Like, that is bad at math. I had to message him to tell me how many. I can't even remember the answer.
Okay. How
So
about, it's 75%. If that's your question. 60,000 of
Yeah,
80
okay.
is 75%. But how
Okay.
about this? Imagine a slice of pizza, a whole pizza, and it has 8 slices.
Yeah.
Now,
Mm.
how many slices would you give for your modeling, and how many
Anytime.
slices go to your social media marketing?
I would say I would say 60% is from my modeling.
Ikaw talaga, you said you
Because
don't
I
like
have
percentages, ha? I
60%.
even use
Yeah, just
pizza for you already, and you use percentages now.
oh my god, yeah, I'm sorry. So it's gonna be
That's okay. I'm just kidding you.
eight slices, right? So I'd say 5 slices would be coming from my modeling. So because these are not just ads. I have endorsements, the
Ah,
highest
right,
paying ones. Yeah, so
right.
they're kind of big. So but they're kind of big, kind of,
Oh, I'm
kind
sure.
of. So
I'm sure. I
yeah,
have seen.
yeah.
I just realized that your face is practically everywhere.
Last year was a good year, I have to say. Last year is a good year.
Wha-
So I've had ads everywhere from media, and then I've had a magazine cover and a billboard from Skyjet. So it was really good.
Wow. Okay. And then,
Yeah.
sige, let's talk about the modeling. How did you get into modeling, ba?
Sure. My mom, my mom supported me. Well, while I was when I was done doing my thesis, so I have like one term wherein we can distress. So she made me enter into this workshop, like modeling workshop, because she knows that I'm a very extroverted person. So she made me enter into this workshop and then, just trot or whatever, do facial expressions and stuff. And then eventually I liked doing it. So my first project was also during that time when I was in college. So a GMA director got me for a GMA station ID. You know the Christmas station IDs?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he got me there, and then I just, got interested with the cameras, just acting and then getting paid for, just making cute in front of the camera. I mean, I was like, this is awesome. This is all I have to do. This is all I have to do, and I got paid for it. Wow. So
Right.
that's how I got. That's how I got into it.
Pero when you started, but
And
was it easy immediately for you or no?
Well, I got after that. I got into a really good agency. They're the best modeling agency in the Philippines.
Okay. Which one is this?
They're called Prima Stella. So they were supposed to be awarded by the Golden Globes Award as the best modeling agency in the Philippines last April. Congratulations to you guys! But yeah, because of the ECQ, it's been pushed through, I guess. But that's the thing that I'm telling you about earlier in this conversation, right? If you wanted to go further in modeling, you have to have a really good agency or people representing you that you can trust, right? Because there's a lot of people who would say that, oh, I can get you these jobs and then I can introduce you to these people, but they introduce you to the wrong people. They would, right? And
Wow.
eventually you would get, you know that for sure as a producer, like you've been in this creative
Yes.
world also, like they would introduce you to the wrong people. And as a model, I think everyone is also aware that not all models do it the right way.
Right.
Yeah,
Well,
and everybody knows about it.
you want
And
to
I just
expound on
wanted to.
that when you say that? So what do you mean, like, not all models go the right way?
Oh my gosh, it's gonna be controversial. Okay,
Yeah,
so
you're gonna be controversial.
um,
You're probably gonna get some models watching this going, I can't believe she said that. And then tinamaan sila, they're gonna be like, oh my God, is she referring to me, that bitch? Ganun yan.
yeah. No, but it's just that I understand because as a model, you don't hit the jackpot right away, right?
Yep.
Like you have to start small. Also, you got to make a name and you got to be really good at it. And you're just not that good yet at the start. Nobody is. It takes time. So some models who would want to hit it big right away and who would want the easy money would do the dirty sides of modeling.
What
Right?
is
And they
the
would just
yeah? What is the dirty side of modeling?
the dirty side of modeling is how do I put this? Like
As candidly
this
as
is
you
so
can.
controversial. Like when you meet rich people who has bad intentions.
Mm.
Obviously, you're a model, you're very beautiful, you would look good in anything that you wear and anyone that you're with, right? So you would eventually encounter these kinds of people who just have bad intentions. And of course, this comes with a big price also.
Yep.
Right? You would be living the life. Obviously, you would have everything that you've ever dreamed of right away. And it's very tempting. But if you do that, aside from meeting these kinds of people, you would also, because you wanted to be famous
Mm-hmm.
right away, you would appear in every outlet there is that doesn't make you as conservative. You'll do all of the things that would make you. Let's say you'll post in super fluffy stuff, right?
Right.
Or you're showing everything already, or
Yeah.
sobrang trashy yung look mo.
Okay.
But guys will be guys, and they would look at you. You would get the immediate attention because you're showing a lot of clothes, a lot of sweat, or whatever. In the modeling industry, if you wanna, the highest paying ones are the endorsements, the commercials,
Right.
right? And they are paid by the biggest brands, and usually they don't get those types of models who shows a lot of their skin and who doesn't have any mystery and respect of themselves. I'm just being as honest as I can be because this is how I know it is.
Right.
So if you're gonna do that, you are already cutting the chances of you being noticed by the bigger brands
Mm.
who would pay well.
Okay.
Right? So yeah, who would say well? So, for example, do you think Nike would get someone who's been at the wrong platform, who's been showing so much? I don't think so, because they would get someone who's with a clean image. That's
Right.
it.
Right.
With a clean image, with a good image, who can cater to young people, to teenagers, who has a good message, with a good image and stuff.
Okay.
So,
Is it possible for a model to who, let's say, made the mistake of going into the on that direction and eventually stop doing that and can still be legitimate and get a lot of endorsements? Is it possible?
it is very possible. I've been down that road. Well, before I get into that, it is possible, but it's gonna take some time, right? Like, it's gonna take you 2 years, and in the modeling industry, you can't afford that. There
Right.
will always be someone who's prettier or younger, a
Right.
year or a few months from now. So, okay, so this is my experience, right? I mean, I don't want to name the magazine if you don't mind, but it's a men's magazine.
Yeah. Okay. Well, like
Okay.
couple of choices.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so it's a men's magazine, and the shoot was actually conservative naman. It's not too bad. I was wearing like what you wear when you're sleeping, like nighties,
Okay.
right? Like a normal shorts and
Right.
tops or whatever that you wear when you're sleeping. No lingerie and stuff, but just the connotation of being in that magazine already cut a lot of chances for me to for a lot of other brands. So when I did that just because I think this is gonna be fun. I mean, why not?
Right.
I was 22, 23. But after I've done that and I got a lot of attention, I got a lot of followers from it also. Okay, that's the good side. But then my agent talked to me and told me that you shouldn't have, because you know what, Nike is looking at getting you for 2 years contract, and they pulled back
Oh, shoots.
just because of that. Because I'm telling this from experience. I wouldn't be telling this to everyone. I wouldn't advise this if it doesn't come from experience. But it's just one of those things that if I can do it again, I would. If I can turn back time, I would probably make it right, because it would have been better for my career. So I had to wait for like 1 or 2 years for all of the photos to be drowned by newer photos, for my image to become cleaner and stuff. But it was clean naman, pero it's because of
Okay.
that. Because of that, it was tainted. So I had a lot of brands to pull back. Just because when you search my name, this is what they're gonna see. So yeah, that's the drawback
You know
in
that
doing that.
probably some of the guys that are going to be watching this are now going to be googling you after you said that. They're going to be like, Google, this is Legaspi. Let's see the
Yeah,
photos.
well, yeah, okay, but then I do that because I have to be constantly in check for what's out there. There would be some, like little, but actually, this men's magazine online site was deleted, so they deleted it.
Oh,
Yeah, so they deleted the article and the feature already, and what remains are the reposts. That's why it's true that whatever you post online stays
stays
online. Yes,
online.
it can be shared and stuff. That's what I cannot take out. That's why if you when you post something online, you have to think twice, right?
Right, right.
Especially if it's good, you know that it's gonna be controversial and stuff. So
Ha-
think twice before even doing it.
have you ever done anything online
Mm,
that now you look back and regret? And if you could just erase it, you would.
I think that's it. I think that's it, really. And because I posted once again for that magazine, that men's magazine. But the first one was online, and the second one is on the magazine itself. So it's a five-pager magazine, and it's more daring, even more daring. You know,
You did it again. I thought
yeah.
you learned already from the last
It
one. You
was
did it again?
no, it was right after that.
Ah, I see.
So it was right after that. So it was followed because of the good response. They reached out and then they gave like an offer. They didn't even pay, you know.
I'm sure, yeah.
Yeah, you don't get paid for that because your payment was the following.
Yes.
That's what you gain from it,
The fame.
right? So there's no, yeah. So the fame. So I posted and then it's even more daring. But hell, I mean, people can take pictures of it and it's gonna be posted online. So eventually it got posted online. Alright, so yeah, I'm half naked in this, feature. So, but it was done tastefully. It's just that it's half naked.
And it's
It's
on that
not where I
magazine.
want it. And it's on that magazine. So, yeah, some of the photos were and also some of the sites were actually deleted also, but there would just be some that's still in there. And all you can do is drown it, by
Right.
newer photos.
Describe your
Oh my
ideal
god.
guy.
My ideal guy, I don't like dating guys who are younger than me.
Most women don't,
I
I
don't,
think.
yeah, and I don't want to date someone who's of my age range. I'm 27, so I don't want to date someone who's 27, 28, 29, 31, 32. So I completely resonate with JLo when she said that
Hello.
guys, guys who are 33 and below are, I'm not saying that they're useless, but I just don't want to date
Oh,
them.
useless.
Right? So,
Oh, shit, you said it.
yeah, but that's what she said. That's not what I said. But I wouldn't date guys who are of that age range. I just feel like I would be a caretaker, and
Oh, okay.
what's on their mind is all beers and sex and girls. I don't want to deal with that. Every
Because,
night, going out every night, I don't. It's got to be 33, 35 and above.
right.
It's
And
a no-brainer for me.
okay, and aside from the age qualification, what else?
Yeah.
What else do you look for in an ideal guy?
Someone who's responsible and consistent.
Hmm.
That's it, really.
That's interesting. You said consistent. What do you mean by consistent?
Um, I've had a lot of experience with guys, and I can assure I can assure it already that when guys become inconsistent, that's the time that that there's a lot of bullshit going on, and it's always true for every guy that I've been with. So whenever they become inconsistent with something, it's already a red flag for me. So for me, if you're gonna do something for me from the first date, make sure that it is something that you can consistently do in
Right.
the long term. Like you
Right.
don't just put your best foot forward. You keep my hopes high, and then as you try to get me, and I'm already hoped in, you try to try to lessen the effort that you're doing. Just don't do that. I would cut it off straight, and I would tell you, you get the fuck out of my life. I don't care, right? I mean, don't waste my time. I don't have time for myself even, right? I mean, I don't wanna. No,
Cheers to that.
You know that. You're a business owner too. You know that. I don't have time anymore.
Okay, how are you as a girlfriend? What do you think?
I'm a very I'm a very loyal person.
Okay.
Like I wouldn't do things that would disrespect the person first of all, or even emasculate him. Like I know how guys are with their ego, right?
Ah, okay, wow.
I just know it. I see the ego. I was that kind of girl. Like,
You
oh, I
feed.
want to be. You want to be told that you're guapo. I'll tell you you're guapo all the time.
You will lie about it? No.
I would lie. Like, I wouldn't lie, but then I would see his ego. Like I would know. I would try to know and what makes him tick and what makes him feel good, right? And I would feed it, and I would just feed it. Like I wouldn't even do anything that would emasculate him or disrespect him or insult him. That's it. I think that's how I show my love: being loyal and being respectful.
Okay, so do you know that there are 5 languages of love?
Yes, I know that very much.
So out of the 5, tell me which ones are your language of love in terms of how you want to be loved. So let's start with how you want to be loved. And then the second question is, how do you show your love? Ayan.
Okay, so I think how I wanted to be loved is acts of service.
Okay.
Definitely. Like, 'cause I like action. Like, I don't care if you don't tell me as often. My mom is a very corporate person. She's very strict, but she never once told me that she loves me. Like, I love you. There's no such thing with her. But I just know that she does.
Yeah.
Right? So I think it's the same thing. Like, you don't have to tell me this, but if your actions tell me that you care, you respect, and you love me, I wouldn't even want to hear these things. That's proof enough.
Right.
So I think it's acts of service. Like
Okay.
if you do something for me, like without me asking for it, that's more than enough. How I show it, it's acts of service, and I like giving something to my guy. I'm not a spoiler, but I just like giving like small things. Like for example, I was in this relationship wherein he lost his sunglasses like during a day, and then I bought him one because he lost it.
Right.
There's a reason. There's a reason. So I would give it to him. But you know what? That guy got mad at me.
What? Because why?
He got mad at me. I don't know. Like I don't know. I don't want to say anything bad because
Okay.
I think he's still a follower.
Okay,
So that
this will be
way.
another conversation that maybe not on video, but okay, that's interesting. I get interested with mga ganong stories. Okay, sige. How about
Yeah.
this one? How are you? How do you get? What? How are you when you're stressed or angry?
When I'm stressed, towards who? Like what I
Okay.
do, or if towards the person?
Okay,
What
in
I
a
do?
relationship, if you are in a relationship and you have a disagreement, an argument, how are you like?
I would be patient. I would not. I would tell him that I I would tell him that I am stressed out over something, but I wouldn't expound on it unless he shows or he wanted to know more about it. Because I don't want to stress him as much. I don't want to put the stress on him unless you ask me, oh, what's wrong? He can tell me. Then I would be like bombarding him with everything. Like, this is what happened. This is what happened. This is what happened.
But that's good.
Also, this agreement between the two of us, like if he did something, is that what you mean?
I'm sorry, say that again.
If he did something wrong,
Yeah.
is that what you mean? Oh, I would tell him that, hey, what's up? So this happened. And then if he tried to get away from it, or he tried to not try to resolve it, right? I would just be open about it, and I would tell him what I feel. Because because I don't like it when it's kept inside and then one day it would just blow up. I'd rather just tell him in a non-confrontational way, of course. Like, okay, so this is what happened. I feel like this is ganyan. Let's do something about it. Maybe we can talk about it. And then if he really cares if the person cares about you, he would more than be willing to fix it, right?
Yep.
But if he tries to run away, then that's on him. Hey, I told you that this is what I feel. Didn't do anything about it.
You know.
Let's break up.
Oh, let's break up again. Then. That's it. You pull out the breakup card. No, because a lot of people, the way they deal with, I know a lot of people that tell me this, na parang when they get into an argument with their partner, their solution is the silent treatment, or I don't want to talk about it.
Oh no, it's so bad. Like,
isn't it?
I wouldn't even want it to be done to me. Like, I don't want you to be silent about it. Just say it,
And then they leave it.
Honesty, being open, communication.
But a lot of people seem to believe that that parang why maybe I don't want to talk about it now because I'm still upset and I might say things that could hurt your feelings, so I'd rather not talk about it. And then they leave it till like the next day or the day after, or even 2 or 3 days after.
It's so bad.
It is, isn't it?
It is, and it does, like, in the long term, it would just make you more resentful towards your partner because you haven't really solved it. It's there and it bugs you no matter what. Like, it's you're unconscious that you're resenting your partner, and then if one thing happens, it would just blow up out of nowhere, and then your partner would be like, "What the fuck, right? I didn't know that you feel like that towards me." It didn't solve anything in the end. It wouldn't. So might as well, when you're mad at something, I think that you should step back and then try to breathe, so that you wouldn't say anything bad to disrespect or whatever. Say something bad to your partner, just breathe and then try to compose your words and just say it in a non-confrontational way. I mean, maybe for some people it's hard, right?
Right.
Do you think?
But
it could be hard.
What advice would you give the people that saying, but I don't want to say anything mean, that's why I want to parang not talk about it now, maybe the next day na lang? Would you advise them to still wait the next day, or are you the type that you would prefer, let's deal with it before we go to bed? Because how the hell do you sleep when you got something like that between you two, diba?
Yeah, I can't. I just can't. And it would show. Let's say it happens. I mean, I've known about these things in the morning, and then my way of talking to that person would be very different. I would become very cold, and then he would notice, and then I would eventually say it. So I'd rather step back, breathe, try to compose my words, and then try to talk to them about it. If your partner cares enough for you, then you would try to hear you out and try to solve it and communicate with you on it. That's why I don't like men in my age or younger. They just don't do it,
Really?
They're like, fuck that, you're so sensitive, they'll be like that. I don't want to talk about this shit. I have to go out with my friends later. I don't want to think about this shit. I mean, that would drive me nuts. I would break up with that. I dated this one guy, I'm telling you. Okay, so here's the story. I dated this one guy who's 1 year younger than me. right? And then while we were dating, he told me, so why did you date me? I was like that. So why did you date someone older than you? He literally told me that he wanted me to fix his life.
He would.
That's the first day.
That's the first date?
That's the first day.
Tell me that was the last.
Yes. That was the last.
Okay, good. Because if you told me that ended up to be your boyfriend, I'd be like, okay.
That was the last. I was like, but I've met him before. Like, I've met him a couple of times before. But then when we dated, like, I was asking, why, this isn't normal, for a guy to date someone who's older than them. I was like, why? And I was like, because I figured that maybe you could fix my life. He's like, no, you. I don't even know your full name, dude.
Oh my god. Wait, you agreed to go on a date with him because.
I didn't. He seems like that. He seems like pretty. Like, of his group of friends, he seems like the more matured one. So I thought he was
Oh my
matured enough. I thought, and then he told me like, oh, after a few drinks, maybe you could fix my life. I was so crying. And I regretted that I fixed myself up for this.
Okay, so what did
Weird.
what did you guys do on that date? Where did you guys go?
We went to rooftop bar.
Ah,
A rooftop
okay.
place, and
Yeah.
I love rooftop bars. I think when I go to different countries, I would always look for like the highest rooftop bar there is, and I would just go there and stare at nowhere. And before, when I was still smoking, now I don't smoke anymore. When I was still smoking, so I would just sit there and then drink and then smoke and then stare at nowhere. So
Right. Okay.
but
Wait,
now I don't.
how long were you smoking for?
2000, 2014, 2015 to 2019. I just stopped.
5 years.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
5 years. I was influenced. No, 2016. More like 2016.
Until 90, so 3 years.
3 years. And then one day I just went cold turkey and I just stopped. Just the way to do it.
And no cravings, no parang, I wanna, really.
That's so.
Well,
that's bullshit.
what made you decide to go cold turkey and stop?
Because number one, it's so bad for the skin. Like I know that I have a good skin, but when I was smoking, it was slowly going towards grayish. So it's like ashy. The color is ashy. I noticed it on photos. And my dad actually 4 or 5 years back, he had lung cancer because of smoking. So while I was smoking, he would constantly remind me, and he would, constantly tell me, and we would go on fights about it. Stop smoking. It's not going to be good for you. We have a history. Both your mom's side and my side has history of lung cancer.
Right.
So if you don't stop, eventually you would get it. And I don't listen before, so it just came to my senses to stop because it's not good for me. I have a hard time breathing, like most people would experience. I would feel like pain here and here, and my skin is just so bad.
Right.
And I would smell like my fingers would smell
Yeah.
like cigarettes, no matter how
Yeah.
much I wash it. So I just went cold turkey, and I don't want to.
Yeah, and not only that, you actually, your body odor is different when you smoke. There's a weird.
Really?
Yeah, there's I can't describe it, but I can smell from the body odor of a girl if she smokes.
You just know that it's not normal. Like it's kind of parang kulob or something.
Yeah, it's
sweaty, strong.
yeah, it's not a good smell. It's really not a good smell. And plus, you smell it in their hair.
Yeah.
It's just not a good smell at all. So that's good that you stopped.
Yeah.
Okay, but
I really stopped, and it's one of the biggest I'd say it's one of the biggest accomplishments and the biggest gift that I can give to my dad. Like he was super happy when I stopped smoking.
That's good. Okay.
Yeah,
How's your
when I
dad?
stopped it.
How's your dad now?
He's already recovered, so he's been living. He's been eating healthy. He cannot eat anything preserved and red meat for like the past 5 years. He cannot drink anything, so he's living healthy. He doesn't drink alcohol at all. He doesn't.
Ah,
Obviously, he doesn't smoke. So
right. That's
yeah,
good. Okay.
yeah. Actually, he did. He did because I think this is one of the tipping points. Like when he couldn't stop me from smoking, right? He literally took one cigarette from my case, my pack, and then smoked it downstairs. It was like a big fight. I was like slapping him. You give me the cigarette. Your cancer could go back in an instant if you don't stop smoking. He was like, it's because you wouldn't stop smoking. So I have
Oh,
to show you that I'm smoking. Right? And it got me like, oh my god, I gotta stop smoking. So he literally showed me that he's smoking because I wouldn't stop smoking. So that made me stop. Like that made me think at least for a
right.
couple of days, and then I just stopped.
Wow, that's an amazing story. I love that.
That's crazy. So he really did that. He really did that. And I just saw it like when I went downstairs. I was like, "Who's that smoking?" It's my dad. So I really fought him. Like, stop smoking. And no, I wouldn't until you stop smoking. So I was like, I agreed to stop smoking for that reason.
That's good. That's good. Okay.
Mm,
I noticed behind you, you have your bookshelf. What are the books that you're
I
reading?
do the book.
What are the books on your bookshelf?
This is a money tree.
Okay. All right. Wow. Okay, a money tree. Okay.
Yeah, I used it as a stopper. Okay, so I have a lot, but I'll show you the things that you can see right now.
Okay.
Heavy. So this is the Zen of social media marketing. Then this one is Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill.
Great. Okay. Wow, that's a big one, huh? That's normally a small book, but that's
Yeah.
pretty big. Okay.
Yeah, so this is the classic edition,
Okay.
according to them. And then, I spent so much on books. There's this one point where I spent like 11,000 on just one in and out
Wow.
at fully booked. Yeah, so this one is focused because I have a short attention span on everything, right? So this is focused by Daniel Goleman, and then this one is Powers of a Marketing Leader, and then this one is one of the best marketing books, so the Blue Ocean
Yeah,
Strategy.
I know that.
Yeah, and this one is a book of painting, like the most famous paintings in the world. Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
So that's the one fun. I'd like to be interested with art. I mean, if one day I'd have my passive income, settled, I would just travel and go to museums. I'm a boring person. I'm sorry, but I love wine. I love art. I mean, I'm not super knowledgeable about masterpieces and stuff, but I'd love to learn whenever I have time. So I try to purchase books that would introduce me to it.
Right.
So that's my books in here.
Have you read all of those
I like
books?
no.
Pang
No
display?
way.
Pang display?
I From this, like I said, I have a short attention span. Like, and I have so many things to do. So, maybe for you it's an excuse, but I don't know. I think it would take me like at least 3 to 4 days of reading for me to finish one book. So I just couldn't afford that much time as of the moment. There's so many things to do. So yeah, I'll just keep them there. I mean, they wouldn't die. They're just there. Right? What? I don't understand dreams. Like, how do they come about? Like, do you have any idea
You know,
on why dreams come about?
I don't, but I have an idea of how some dreams are a manifestation of a lot of your frustrations most of the time. Or these are things that
Frustration.
they're either frustrations or fears
Mm-hmm.
or things that you've wanted to do but can't seem to get done for whatever reason.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
it comes out in dreams. And it's also
Mm-hmm.
thoughts that you have
So
that you aren't able to process comes out in dreams. And
mm-hmm.
those are some of the dreams. Now, I'm sure you've had dreams where you're talking to
Okay.
somebody and then they change the
I had the
person.
funniest dreams.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah. Sorry.
You know that dream where
Sorry,
you're
what's
like
that?
talking to somebody and then you're looking at a
Yeah.
person, it's like three different people? Have you ever had that? No.
Yeah.
It's like,
When you're talking to someone and then okay, so they're like a change of characters.
yeah, pero they're the same person and you're
Yes.
like, wait, I thought you were my sister, but you're my best friend. You're my enemy. Like,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
like, what the heck? Yeah.
There's a lot of changes, of course. There's a lot. Like on this one part of the dream, you are with your mom, and then suddenly we're with someone else.
Yes.
Right? Yeah. I do have it a lot of times.
Okay, here's the thing about dreams. Sige, let me ask you this. What is a recurring dream that you have?
Oh my gosh, it's so weird. I can remember this one specific dream, and I kept on dreaming about it, the same thing for like 3 nights, not consecutively, huh? Like it's a couple of nights after that. So I'm a geisha.
Okay.
It's like white curtains all over me or white surroundings, and I'm walking on like a marble white stuff, and there's water as well. And I just don't know what it means, you know. I'm pretty sure it's a long dream from memory, but that's what I remember. Like, I'm a geisha.
You're walking on water, did you say? Or you're walking and there's water around you?
There's water around me. I'm walking on like white marble, like a smooth marble floor. That's not floor, but it's like a small path, right? Where it's only my feet would
Right.
fit. And then there's water all over, and then there's curtains, like big white curtains all over.
And this is a recurring
It's weird.
dream.
And it recurred for like a couple of times. Like I would say 2 or 3 more times afterwards. But when somebody asks me, like what you just asked me, like a recurring dream, you mean like continuous one? Yeah, that's the most continuous one that I've had.
Yeah, or it just every
And
like
it's the most memorable
yeah,
one.
and it keeps happening. Like after a few nights or a week, a month, and suddenly the same dream, same scenario.
nights, yeah.
So those
few
recurring
nights,
yeah,
yeah.
so recurring dreams kasi it's something in your subconscious eh. What it is, I have
I'm
no
a
clue.
geisha.
So but you're a geisha, that's interesting. You look
It's
like a
weird,
geisha, you
isn't
know
it?
that, right?
I don't
You know,
really.
if you put a kimono on and then you don't even have to put much makeup on, just put like, yeah, you would be a perfect geisha.
Oh my goodness. I haven't even played as a geisha, have I? No. But I love this movie, the geisha. What was that movie? The geisha movie? I am geisha.
Memoirs of a geisha?
I am geisha. Where did I get that? Maybe it's I am legend, right? Okay, so
I am geisha.
Memoirs of Geisha. After I watched Memoirs of Geisha, like I haven't watched Memoirs of Geisha during that time. I was just a geisha in my dream. I was like, why? You
Huh.
know? Weird.
I wonder nga why, So speaking of movies, what are your favorite movies?
Mhm.
Name your off the top of your head right now, if you could name me 3 to 5 movies that you'd be like, oh my god, Chris, these are my favorite movies. Go.
Okay. So I really like Catch Me If You Can, to be honest. Catch Me If You Can, and then I like Notting Hill. Like if you're gonna ask me if I like romance, it's Notting Hill. Indecent Proposal is also nice.
Oh.
Indecent. Have you watched
Yes. Robert Redford. Demi Moore.
it? Yeah. I love it. And a couple of inspirational movies like Coach Carter is nice. Green Mile is not inspirational, but Green Mile. Um, I like Rush Hour 3. So
Rush
yeah, the Rush Hour
3.
3.
3
The third
talaga.
one. Yeah, when Jackie Chan was hanging from the, in the opera and he sang
Yeah.
Closer I Get to You, it cracks me up all the time. It's so funny.
I like the
And
first
the,
one.
I can't remember the fourth one, was it?
The first one.
The first one. Maybe I haven't. I'll try to watch it. Sure.
Okay.
Okay, so I like all of the movies of Matt Damon.
Oh, okay.
I like all of his movies. Leonardo, I don't like his movies, but
But you
and
like
then
Catch Me If You Can.
like I like Catch Me If You Can. Like, I mean, not all of his movies are my thing,
Yeah.
but for Matt Damon, like every single movie that he did, I liked it. What's else? The First Daughter is nice.
I haven't seen that. Wow, okay.
That one is Katie Holmes.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I've seen that. Yes.
Katie
Yes.
Holmes, and I like Olympus Has Fallen. I like action movies. Like if there's a genre, I like action movies the best. So I've probably seen almost all of the action movies, good ones out there. So yeah, my most favorite though would be Olympus Has Fallen and what else? The whole Die Hard franchise.
Wow, the Die Hard franchise. Wow,
Yeah, the whole thing.
those are movies that are parang not your generation's movies if you think about it. How did you get into it? Your
Yeah.
parents?
My dad. So, actually, I'm very close to my dad because you know what, in our family, it's my mom who's the breadwinner. So my dad is always the one who's with me, and he loves 80s music. So when I was in high school or grade school, I know 80s music.
Oh my god,
So
80s!
yeah, 80s is love because he plays it in his car all the time, so I listen to it the whole time. And he's an action film lover, so Die Hard is from him. So when I'm old enough to buy him something, I think the first thing that I bought him is like a couple of DVDs from Die Hard 1 to 4. Yeah,
Oh,
during that time, it's the latest. So it's like it's in DVD edition and 1, 2, 3, 4 Die Hard, and we watch it all the time. So
so you're daddy's girl.
person. I think so. I'm closer to my dad before. Yeah.
Ah,
But
okay.
now I'm trying to be closer to my mom too.
Right.
Because if there's someone who could give me advice on money and business and my corporate life before, it would be my mom.
Right. Okay.
She's in finance. Maybe that's why we don't get along before.
Okay, wait. Your mom is the breadwinner.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
What does your
But
mom
we
do?
still have her business. My mom is a finance executive at one of the biggest logistics company in the Philippines.
Oh, okay. Wow. All right.
Yeah,
Um,
that's what she does.
Okay. And then kanina pala, no, I'm gonna go back to what you mentioned kanina. You mentioned that your mom never says I love you. Does your dad say I love you?
Oh yeah, all the time. Like on the
Wow.
phone, like I love you, love you. I'm like, oh.
Hey, do
I
you?
love you too. Like out of, huh?
Do you say I love you?
Sorry. Yeah. But I'm not like a very cheesy person. Kasi,
You're not a cheesy person? So,
I'm sweet. But I'm not sweet. Like I think I show my sweetness through other ways, but saying it.
so you're like, it's like, I love you. Okay, sige na. I love you. Ganun.
Love you.
Yeah, okay. You know?
Love you.
So have you ever said I
Yeah,
love you to your mom?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Actually, it's weird because my mom has been cooking more often now. She's a corporate person. She works right after surgery. That's the first thing that she asks for her phone and stuff. So it's weird. She's cooking. I mean, I thought that she can only do fruit salad. But now she's cooking like all this sort of, Filipino food. I'm like so surprised.
Well,
Maybe she's planning on retiring. Maybe I can say I love you to her one day.
yeah, you should. And wait a minute. Normally, but who cooks at your house?
It's my dad. My dad is a very good cook. And we have a house help also who does that. So my dad taught him. It's a guy, the house help. So he taught him on how to cook as well. So yeah, the guys are the cook at this house.
Wow.
I can cook too, but
And the women are the
but
breadwinners. Love it.
yeah, the women are the breadwinners. I think they're okay with that. But my dad is, with my mom, she's very good with finance. Like, you're also in finance, if I'm not mistaken, right? So, when you know on how to handle money, the cash flow and everything, even if you're just making enough, you would be able to make something out of it. So, through her hard work, we managed to have our own business, and that is something that my dad is handling now. He's
Nice.
very busy too. He's very busy now with the business.
So normally you take Grab. That's how you get around.
No, I have my own car for 3 years now. It's a Mazda 3. I love it. I even named it. I named it Clark.
You named
So,
it Clark.
yeah,
Clark
I
Kent.
named it Clark. So, yeah,
Ah,
it's just Clark. It's just Clark. I just like naming. I think girls like naming their cars.
I didn't
It's like
know
their
that.
brand. Girls like naming their cars.
Oh wow. Okay. And I
Yeah.
bet your car is a mess.
No, it's very clean.
It's very clean. Oh wow.
Yeah, you want to know why?
Why?
Because I don't drive it. I don't know. I don't have a license to drive it. Like, I don't have I have my car, but it's always driven by someone. Aside from me, like, I would hire a driver for a day if I ever shoot somewhere else. I
Really?
just have it.
Really? You would hire a
Yeah.
driver for a day?
Yeah, I would. Like, if it's like there was this time wherein I had to like go to a couple of shoots for a couple of days. So I just want to rest right inside the car because the shoots would be like in where was that? Where was that place? It's in Batangas, like the farther part of Batangas. It's in
Oh wow, that's far.
Baguio.
Yeah.
Yeah, Baguio and places like that. So I just want to rest. I don't want to drive. So I can't drive. I don't have a license.
Oh, but you don't have a license. You're
I
27
don't.
and you don't have a license. You have a car and you don't have a license.
Yeah, I don't have this. I don't know if I'm making it. Probably I am. Right? So I I can put my time to. I used to have a student license, student permit, but time flew and I forgot to take my license, so it just expired away.
So-
I didn't bother getting one.
Does anybody else use your car?
And my dad drives it for
Okay,
me.
good. Okay, because otherwise, just sell the damn thing. It's just sayang lang yan, no?
I wouldn't tell it. It's so cute. White. The white Mazda 3. I bought this 2017, and then the top I made it. What do you call this?
Convertible.
You made it. No. You made it black.
Okay.
The top part. There's a term
Yeah.
for that one. So I made the roof all black. So from the what do you call this?
The
What do you
windshield.
call this one?
The
The
windshield. Yeah.
windshield. Yeah, to the back, it's all black, and it's a hatchback, so it's really cute.
Ah, yeah. Mazdas are
And
cute.
it has a,
Yeah, they're very
it's
cute.
really nice.
Oh,
It's really
wow.
nice. Too bad I used to drive it. I used to drive it with my student's permit. I used to be with a boyfriend, and whenever we fight before with my ex, whenever we fight, I would always drive it.
Oh, you would drive it? Did you say you would drive it?
I would drive it. Yeah, I know how to drive. I just don't have a license, so.
So what ID do you
I
use
would-
when you need to show an ID?
I just got very reckless before, when I was younger. So I was 24, I was just driving it to highway, going to from like QC, going to Makati and stuff. Whenever I'm mad, I would drive it. You would go ballistic on me. You don't have a license, and you're driving it, and you're mad.
Oh
So like, I don't care.
Oh my God, Lord. Okay, yeah.
24. I was 24.
So you would say that, would you say that you've changed a lot since then, from 24 to 27?
Oh yes, of course. That was a really, really bad breakup. It changed me. That was supposed to be. I was supposed to get married, so
Okay.
it kind of changed. Yeah, so I kind of there's a lot of transition, during that relationship, and you know that you're gonna get married, and you're trying for a child during the time. So it kind of made you or forced you to be more mature,
Right.
right? I was 24. I was forced to be matured. So I think that I brought it with me, even though we'd broken up. Yeah.
You
So
brought, you mean
it
the
really changed a
maturity.
lot. Yeah, I brought the maturity with me now that I'm 27. So
Okay.
yeah,
But like,
3 years.
how long was that relationship?
That was very quick, like a year.
A year, and you guys were gonna get married?
Yeah, it's so quick. Like he proposed in the third month. He was
And
so in love.
right.
He was in love. He's a cheater. That's why I was resonating with this guy. When I watched it, he's the only guy. When I was watching your videos,
Yes.
he's the only guy on my mind. And when I confronted him, I was telling you, it was a very subtle confrontation. I was, hey, oh, I figured out about this person, this girl. Why? What happened? It's just like that. Because I know that the background of this person um, gives him a valid reason to cheat. It's the environment that he grew up in.
Right.
It's what his mother has done. It's what the dad has done. So I would think that this is a normal environment, a normal thing for him to do. So I didn't get mad at all. Okay, do your thing, but we're off.
You broke it off immediately.
I did get up, yeah, of course. When I knew about it,
And
no
then, and
way.
you never parang thought, oh, I want it back, ganon. Nothing, nothing.
Oh no, because I wasn't even cheating. It's like from the start of the relationship, they were also together. So it's not a one-time thing that because he's drunk, that could have been his excuse. But it was an ongoing relationship with the other girl. So
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. At the same time. Oh, shit. Okay,
at
medyo.
the same time,
All right, that's so what's more painful?
that's kind of
Cheating that's
yeah.
sexual or cheating that's emotional?
I'd say emotional, I mean, guys, I'm sorry, but guys would be guys, right? I mean,
Oh,
there would always be this kind of urge. I mean, you guys can hold it. Admit
Lord,
it,
that's
right?
so bad. That
So,
you make
you
men
guys
sound
can hold
like
it.
like
No,
uncontrollable hormonal creatures.
unfortunately, yes. I mean,
Wow.
that's how you guys are from the caveman era, right? That's the purpose.
Oh,
But
wow.
we women can hold it very much. Thank you.
Yeah, well,
So
I think a
yeah,
little bit longer than guys, probably. Okay, so what was
yeah.
your longest relationship?
4 years. 4 years was our longest relationship.
When was that?
That was college, first year. My college boyfriend.
And
It
then
was a very puppy love.
puppy love, and then after that, it kept getting shorter and shorter and shorter.
No, no, no. I was in a serious relationship also right after, but I felt like we were going too fast. Like he's a doctor now actually, but when we were together, he was already thinking of going to Spain for his medical practice. So I was like, I haven't even done anything in my life. I mean, I wouldn't want to go to Spain. I mean, I wouldn't leave anything behind. So I felt like it was too fast. I'm just 2021. I haven't even explored the dating scene yet.
Right.
I can't. Yeah, it was too bad though. He's a good guy, good family, um, good family background, great guy. But during the time I wasn't ready. And I
Right.
don't think I deserved him during that time. So it was too bad. Too bad. We didn't end up together. And then after that, it's a long relationship also. So 2 years.
Oh, okay. So you've been in like fairly
Mm.
long relationships. Well, your shortest is a year. So everything
Yeah,
else
I
is
don't
like,
play around.
yeah,
I don't play around. I mean, like I said, like I don't want to waste my time.
right.
Right? So
I think it's also the upbringing. You're when you come from a
mm-hmm.
strong family unit,
Mm-hmm.
you tend to not want to look for that outside of it.
Mm-hmm,
Does that make
mm-hmm.
sense?
Yeah, we're kind of yeah. That's true. That's true. Because my parents are. I mean, up till now they love each other. I mean, we the relationship. I know what an ideal relationship is from both of my parents. From the both of them. So that's just what I wanted. I mean, my dad still calls my mom cupcakes till now. You know?
Cupcakes.
But yeah, yeah, I
That's so cute.
don't. What?
Okay, wait. So what is,
Yeah.
sige nga, describe mo nga, what is an ideal relationship?
It's just full of um, understanding and communication, really. That's it. Like, as long as you understand each other's weaknesses, you know, what picks him up, what makes him happy, and you try to understand it and adjust to it, and that's being reciprocated, I think the relationship is going to go smoothly. And what did I say? Understanding and
Communication. Those are
communication. So, yeah, when you can communicate it openly, I mean, that's it's good, isn't it?
right.
Communication, understanding, and of course maturity. You can't do these two things if you guys aren't matured enough. So
Yep.
that's
Wow. That's awesome. Okay.
it. Yeah, yeah.
So, Princess, to wrap it up,
Yeah.
tell me, what advice would you give for all your followers that are watching? Life advice. What would you give them?
Life advice. Oh my gosh. Life advice. There's so many things that I want to tell them, you know. But for me, always have a plan B and C.
Okay.
Really. I mean, it might be funny, but I think half of my time I'm thinking of all the things that I'm doing. But I don't think I would be able to sleep if I don't have these things in mind. Like, if this doesn't work out, if my relationship doesn't work out, if this meeting doesn't work out, if this conversation with someone doesn't work out, that doesn't work out, so what am I gonna do? If I don't have that settled, I don't think I would have peace of mind. So yeah, and that plan B or C might even save me a lot of things, like emotionally, financially, and stuff. So always have that backup plan. So always think
Wow.
about that.
That's awesome. I love it. Plan B.
For peace of mind. Yeah. Plan B or
That's
C.
great. Okay, thank you so much for your time, Princess, and I appreciate it.
Thank you.
It's
Thank
so
you,
awesome.
Christian.